girl every possible attribute that you find the most exciting, the most sensual. You create that creature. And now when she speaks to you, and it doesn't take long, she knows exactly what you want to hear. And Pope Leo talked about it. He warns us that the fact that someone, in this case, something, is always willing to listen to you, always willing to say what you want to hear, always willing to say what you need at that just specific moment, pardon me, it's a really powerful thing. But as Pope Leo said, that's also where the danger lies. Because we're now in this vacuum of our own narcissistic needs, always being self-affirmed, always comfortable interactions, giving us exactly what we need. And so if we think that pornography is addicting, these online chatbots are really, really scary.
I can't tell you the number of times, even over the last 2 months, I've been in conversations with people where they go, oh, I've got this figured out. I have worked with my AI chatbot, and I've got a great plan. I don't even need to talk about this anymore. And it's a wide range of people, male, female, differing age ranges. And I'm struck because part of, I think, the challenge is that it's kind of cutting this collaborative idea, conversation, this camaraderie of similar struggles or similar curiosity. I mean, it's like you just shut the door with what used to be, oh, let me fact check that on Google. Now it's, I don't need to talk to you at all because I have someone else I'm talking to and they hear me.
Yep. And here's the problem. I mean, to bring it back to isolation, the meaning of existence of these chatbots is to keep you scrolling, is to keep you engaged, keep you reactive, not provide you with content that really, what's the word I'm looking for, fosters deep thinking or even just listening to somebody, a human being with all their ideas and their history. Create those ideas. These chatbots don't have that. They're mirroring you and feeding you back exactly what you want to keep you on the system long.
When Pope Leo really took a dive into this recently, it reminded me as to why the Holy Spirit chose him now to be Pope. It was one of the key reasons why I was very excited when I heard about some of his focuses as Pope, that he really felt the need to address this issue of pornography today. And in his recent comments on AI relationships, before he even dives into it, he pointed to the, as he says, the distinct features of each person, and in particular, the unique face and voice of every individual. Now, this stood out to me, Jim, in particular, because I was recently doing a case a few weeks ago when I heard that one of the first successful face transplants was done, taking the face of one person and transplanting it onto the other. And I was so shocked that this is something that we're even doing. There's such a personal dimension to the person when it comes to their face. And yet, this is being, I think, incorporated both in face and voice into AI relationships as well.
Oh, for sure. And the Pope said something to me that was so powerful. His exact words were, faces and voices are sacred.
Yeah.
What could be more clear, ladies and gentlemen? Faces and voices are sacred. And yet we are giving freedom to these AI companies to copy people's faces and voices and use them in all kinds of crazy things. Sometimes you can't even tell it's not real. And then creating our own, where we become God to create that perfect being that feeds us everything that we need. when we're dealing with these AI chatbots, we always have to ask ourselves to remember that quote from Pope Leo, that faces and voices are super. I think AI chatbots can, there's some initial research that says, particularly people dealing with depression and loneliness, there can be some benefit. We don't know any of the long-term effects of that. But AI can be used for good. We just have to be very, very careful, because most of these companies are just completely profit-driven. And even though that bot seems like it cares for you, it can't care for you. It does not have that capacity.